I'm sorry, are we recording?
We're not doing that bit because I just went over this. I just went over this.
Did we start?
Welcome back to the Sweetcast. I am your host, Liam.
Are we going?
Cameron is.
This is me, Cameron.
He's in the hot seat again.
You didn't tell me. We're just recording apparently, but I'm Cameron.
What the fuck? We're recording.
I didn't know.
Do we need to restart?
No, we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay.
But I don't believe the Hawk Tua joke was that funny where you had to yell at me. Start the funny bits for the I don't think it was that funny.
And hear me out in this way.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the funniest you've been.
Which is crazy that you say that it should be on a podcast. That's wild.
Did you know she has a podcast?
Yeah, she does actually, and I think she surpassed us. The Talk Tua podcast.
You think she surpassed us?
Brother, she surpassed us a long time ago.
She surpassed us before she uploaded the first episode.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of it?
I have. Yeah.
You have?
I subscribed.
Sorry.
I've seen every episode.
Oh, sorry. That's my mistake. I didn't realize I was talking to a Haley Welch connoisseur.
Haley Welch, please put me on the Talk Tua podcast. Liam does not have to be a part of this. Put me on the Talk Tua podcast. You know how funny I am. Look at the past videos. You know I'd be great for the Talk Tua because I Hawk Tua and spin on that thing. You feel me?
Yeah, that's probably a good choice.
I gotta walk away.
Honestly, though, if you did go and promote the podcast, I'd be okay with you doing that. Just so you guys are aware, Cameron has not left the room. He's just taking a moment in the corner. This isn't a laughing moment. This is a thinking about reevaluating life choices.
Welcome back to the Sweetcast, the comedy podcast hosted by longtime friends Liam and Camron. Please kick back and enjoy this week's episode.
Way to walk right in front of the freaking camera.
Well, where else am I supposed to fucking walk? There's a chair there. The camera's there. Fucking coffee table bullshit there. I guess it's a dresser.
I feel like we gotta bring it down. You're really angry for no reason.
Sorry. No, I'm angry at myself. Is what's happening. I just have to reflect on my life and question what's really important to me.
I think that's a good choice.
And making a Hawk Tua joke 3 minutes into the video, I don't think is where I want my life to be at. I don't think that's what my grand purpose is, and I don't think this is where my story ends. I need to be better. I need to be bigger than this,
Well, hopefully you can be better than this.
So Haley Welch, I need to be bigger than this. Put me on the Talk Tua podcast.
Sorry, you should be saying the whole title. Haley Welch, put Cameron Jansen on the Talk Tua podcast by Better, Jake Paul's betting website.
Hell yeah.
Have you actually seen it though?
No, I've seen clips. I've seen
clips.
Yeah.
I have to say, we're better podcasters than her.
That was out of reflex. Haley Welch, that does not reflect my opinion.
Didn't realize you were dick riding for her that hard.
I want to get on the Talk Tua podcast. Liam, that'd be great engagement for us. Could you imagine if we got on the Talk Tua podcast? Do you know how big that would be for us?
I think I know how we can get on there.
By Hawk Tua spin on that.
You got a Hawk Tua spin on
Hawk Tua spin on that thing.
Why the fuck is this how the podcast episode is starting?
Because we've got nowhere else to go in our lives.
This is not how I was. I didn't have this part. This was not what we were what I planned.
Well, I think it started off with us questioning our school used to do this yearly video thing.
It still does.
Do they still do it?
They still do it. Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I miss those. They used to do a yearly music video, and they still do apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But they do this yearly music video where they just take a really popular song that year and turn it into a school song and have all the teachers and staff in it. It's a really fun time for the students. They get to watch, and it's pretty good video quality too. Actually, we had a teacher. I don't want to dox his name out here, so but. He was he was a DJ. He was really into music mixing and sound mixing and everything like that. So he was very technical with it. And back in what was it? Middle school, elementary. It was we were really young. Whenever what does the Fox say came out?
Oh, 2013.
2015. Jesus Christ, we were young.
We were little kids.
Oh my God. No, we were elementary. That was elementary.
Yeah, we were little kids.
Oh my God, that wasn't even middle school. That was elementary.
We were 11, Cameron. We were 11 years old.
Just putting our ages out there. Well. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to do the math first. I was like, no, hold on. Yeah, they made a. What does the fox say? But the thing is, our school mascot was the hawk. So they said, what does the hawk say? And I was just contemplating on that. And I was just thinking, what if they made it today? They would make a hawk to a joke in there for sure.
I don't think you'd make a hawk to a joke.
No, I think one of the teachers would be like, oh man. My kid's been saying this funny word, hawk to.
My class has been telling me to hawk to a spit on that thing all week.
Yeah, I
think we should put it in.
And I don't know what it means, but I think the kids really love it. Like, I think we should put it in. What does the hawk say? And we should like say like, Tua. I think the kids would love that. I was just thinking like how much the gymnasium would uproar at hearing hawk Tua in a.
I think
Christian school, high school. I just oh my god.
I think it'd be a big one.
Yeah. Is that what does the hawk say?
It's literally the second thing that shows up when you Google what does the hawk say, or when you look it up.
How many views?
24,000. We gotta get him on the podcast. He's gonna bring us some. Making numbers.
Oh my god, that's Henry! What the fuck?
We're in this.
What the fuck?
Our class is in this video.
This is gonna be the lamest bit. Like at this point,
It's lame right now, but when we get him on the podcast, that'll be awesome. When we have him on, I think we should have him on.
24,000 views.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's actually. There's like 600 kids in that school. What the? Oh fuck! That's my phone.
I'm so confused on why you jumped.
It fell.
The tarantula didn't get loose.
No,
it's still in the cage.
I thought a cat jumped up, and I was like, well, I didn't know there was a cat in here. Wow. That's why 24,000 views.
That's crazy though. We definitely have to get
We
on
could
the podcast.
never make numbers like that, guys. Unless
We
you
have
guys
to-
hit like and subscribe right now. Go down, leave a comment, say how much you either love us or hate us. Hit a dislike button if you don't like us. Hit a like button if you like us.
You have to stop saying that. That's the part that kills me. Whenever you do that,
What?
stop it. Don't encourage people to dislike the video.
If they don't like the video, they should hit dislike. But if they like it, they should like it. I believe in honesty and truth.
Now, if you guys want some incentive, we'll talk about why. And this isn't in last week's episode in a minute. But from 85 subscribers on the YouTube channel, because as of right now it's at 95, or at least when we record this it's at 95. At 85 when we record the last episode, Cameron said that if we gained
125 subscribers.
shut the fuck up.
125 subscribers.
You know, I'm just gonna cut your audio from the last episode because I do have that.
Yeah, but it's gonna be super staticky, so they won't be able to understand. Yeah.
I have that on the mic.
No, they won't
That was when we were
understand.
properly recording.
They wouldn't hear.
100 new subscribers.
125.
Sorry, 25 new subscribers. My bad.
No, fuck.
100 new subscribers.
Actually, 25 would increase it by 5. So yeah, we'll go with 25 new subscribers.
Sorry. Are you saying 25 new subscribers and we can do it?
Well, not including the. Okay, if we do 25 new subscribers from this video.
From this video?
From this video, I'll do 25. Yeah, I'm willing to bargain here.
Head and beard?
No. 25 new subscribers from this video. I'm willing to bargain here. 25 new subscribers from this video.
From this
so
video.
not the additional 10 that we just got from.
Okay, so when this video goes up.
When this video goes up.
On October 2nd.
On October 2nd. I thought we had like a week delay.
We didn't film one last week.
Oh, I guess because
we don't have, we're going to get into a week delay. So
Okay.
from October 2nd.
From October 2nd, if we get 25 new subscribers, starting October 2nd, I will shave my head. For an additional...
You'll shave or I shave it on video?
You shave it on video.
Okay.
For an additional 25, I will also do the beard. So 50 total.
50 total.
50 total, I'll do the head and the beard.
When does it end? Like, is there like a deadline, or is it just like, as soon as we hit 25 new one, I got to do it?
That's a good question.
Because last time you said end of year.
End of year. You know, okay, if we're going to do till the new year, I want to increase it to 30 and 30.
30 and 30? So 60 total to
60
shave your
total
head
will
and beard.
get me completely shaven. 30 total will get my head shaven. Okay, this is until the end of the year.
End of year. So
end of year, we need 60 new subscribers to fully shave. 30 new
are
subscribers.
we counting it as December 31st or January 1st, 2025?
December 31st, 11:59 is
Okay, so-
PM is the cutoff. So 23:59.
23:59.
The second hits January 1st, deal's off.
If we haven't reached it.
If we have not reached it.
Okay.
I will reevaluate, and we may make a new deal.
Okay. Now,
But
with this,
Yeah.
you cannot cut your own hair before then.
Oh, fuck. Can I get trimmed? Liam, my hair's a fucking mop right now. I need, like... Well, I'm doing this entire podcast.
I know. But I'm just like, people aren't going to... It's not going to be as much of an incentive if next week you come back and you have hair the length of mine.
Okay.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I won't shave. I won't cut my hair.
How about we reevaluate in 2 episodes?
Okay. 2 episodes, my hair needs to get like a little trim. It will be long, but it might need like a little trim on the bangs,
Okay.
So
just to make sure that everything's out, if we get 30 new subscribers from October 2nd when this episode comes out on the YouTube channel or Spotify or like just YouTube channel?
YouTube channel.
Okay, on the YouTube channel. So 30 new from where it is. So at 95. So if we get to 125 by December 31st at 11:59 p.m., I can shave your head on a video.
Correct.
If we get 30 additional on top of that,
To
so that'll bring
100
it to 155.
Yep.
Head, hair and beard.
Hair and beard.
Okay.
You fucking idiot. You walked right into my trap. I was asking for 125 from the get-go, and you're like, no. You walked right into it. Walked right into my trap.
Sorry.
It's baffled.
Do you really think you outsmarted me?
No.
Because last week,
It
it was 100 additional, so it was 185 to shave the head and beard.
was it really?
Yeah, it was 100 additional to the 85 we already had.
Fuck.
You just...
Fuck, I played myself.
You dropped it by 30.
No, but I increased the head shave. So
What? Yeah.
by 25.
No, you dropped it by 20.
What do you mean?
It was 50 for the head, 50 additional for the beard, too.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was 100 for both. It was 50 for just the head.
Oh fuck!
You dropped it like...
I did not remember the deal beforehand.
See, that's the thing. I was trying to tell you the deal, and then you interrupted me to make a new deal.
Fuck.
This is so funny. So last week in the episode, which we filmed 2 weeks ago, I'm trying to recover it to get it out. We had some audio issues, which have not reoccurred. We've been having some tech issues, but we did a bit, which we'll talk about. Hopefully it'll come out so you guys will just get to enjoy it. And then at the end, because Cameron's hair is so long, we made a deal that if we got 100 new subscribers on top of where we're at, which was 85, that I could shave his head and beard for on video for you guys. And we've just reevaluated the deal and it dropped.
I really need to get a haircut, so you know what? This might be for the best.
Fair.
I'm coping and seething.
Subscribe, share this, get your friends to subscribe. We're shaving his head. Okay, we got to do this for Cameron. This is for
If
Cameron.
I find out there's a single fucking bot in our subscriber count, I'm killing you straight up.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Just want to make sure that was clear.
yeah, get your friends to subscribe, guys. That is really funny though.
Yeah, that was really
That's
funny.
actually hilarious.
That's really funny.
I
'cause,
can't-
I completely forgot the deal.
You interrupted me to make a new deal, and you thought you were like lowering it by a little bit.
But you know what? When we get raptured and you have to face God, you have to look God in the eye and be like, yeah, I let him swindle himself. I did nothing to stop it.
if it helps, I was trying to interrupt you, and then you were like, I also know when.
You shook my hand. You shook my hand.
I also know when to, because then you were really proud of yourself.
I was.
I shook your hand. You got outsmarted. I trapped you.
Yeah.
When in reality,
Is that important? Is that going to fuck up our audio or our video?
no.
Okay, I just want to double check.
No.
I don't know anymore, Liam. Every week we've come back, I go, man, I can't wait for that video to get uploaded. And you look me dead in the eye and go, you're not going to like this. And immediately he tells me something fucked up, either the video or the audio.
But if it helps, it actually goes. I have bad news for you, and you go,
What?
oh, what? And then I tell you because you don't know when the stuff comes out.
Yeah, it's true.
Like you don't pay attention to it,
I don't.
which is fine.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time,
It's
you know?
fine. It's funny. But yeah, so hopefully we get it out. But if not, Cameron drank my piss last week.
I did. It was very salty. He needs to go see a doctor.
That's all you guys are gonna get.
It's also brown, which is kind of scary, so.
You guys will understand it when the video comes out. We're gonna get something out from it.
It's just gonna be like one like
Even if
YouTube-
it's like the worst
a YouTube
audio quality.
Shorts clip.
Just you drinking it.
Yeah, the worst audio imaginable.
I could do that. We'll suffer for you guys. I guess you guys would actually, it'd be you guys suffering for us.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it either way. But that being said,
Yeah, do you have something?
yeah, like I wanted to reiterate the deal, but then we took it in a different direction than I was expecting.
Yeah. You just gonna stutter your way through, or are you just gonna?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the time. The deal will stay in effect, but auditions are open for Cameron's replacement again. I know you've joked about this a lot. It's kind of been a reoccurring gag, but unfortunately, we've discussed, and we just feel like it's the best move.
Who the
forward?
fuck is we? We like French? Like yes?
It's the best.
We
it's
like the fucking Nintendo system?
We've decided that it's the best move forward for the podcast and for just everything, that we find someone who's more invested in the podcast, both by sitting here, but also financially. We're looking for someone who's willing to foot the bill for the podcast to replace Cameron. And yeah, so auditions are now open. You guys can head down in the comments and let us know.
Did you just suggest that someone was going to have to pay to be a part of this podcast?
Yeah.
That is, Liam, you would have to pay somebody an it's like horrible amount, like horrible for us amount to get someone to sit on this couch.
You act like it's that bad to be here.
Liam, I do it because this was my one day off.
And you have fun.
Because it was my one day off and I had nothing better to do.
I don't know. You have to make it seem like you hate being here.
Liam, you made me drink your piss last episode.
It wasn't actually my piss.
That's what he said, but he's been looking sickly, and that brown piss kind of adds up. So
Wow, damn. I
see your sunken eyes, your pale skin. Yeah.
You know what you haven't noticed though?
What, your haircut?
No, I actually haven't gone.
Oh fuck! What, oh, you're talking about your pedal stash?
The fact that I don't have any other hair on my face other than the stash, yes.
What do you?
Oh my God,
Did you have a beard before?
I've had a beard for like 6 months. I have a. Okay, it's not. The lighting isn't great in the episode.
Like I mean,
are you being serious right now?
oh, pull up another photo. Give me.
Do you see it?
See, that's the issue. I wouldn't call that a beard. That's why I was kind of confused. I thought that was just kind of like,
Wow.
you hadn't shaved in a while, so it wasn't like. I just figured that like you were letting yourself go a little bit. So when you clean yourself up, I'm just like, that's Liam. You know, to me, that's Liam 2 weeks into a camping trip. You know, that's Liam 2 weeks into a depression nap. This is just
You know, episode's done. I'm actually not interested in doing the rest of the episode.
So
First time in my life I've ever had a mustache only, and episode's done.
So there is auditions open to replace Liam on this podcast. Go to the link below.
Motherfucker, it's my podcast.
And you're leaving it apparently. So.
No, we're canceling it.
Oh.
We're just shutting the podcast down.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, it's been a fun round. Been a fun time. I guess that's it. Life moves on. Eternity awaits. You know.
Well, some of us move on. Others don't. They kind of get stuck.
Okay. Don't know what that's implying or what that's referring to, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
God, this feels like the Beatles at the end of their life, and they're like all like doing infighting and shit. You know.
Yeah. Like So are you saying
I'm
we're like
Ringo, by the way.
we're like the Beatles?
Yeah. But there's only two of us. But there's like more or less looking at the infighting as well. I was trying to get at.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like Fleetwood Mac as well. That'd be a good example as well.
Okay. Or like the Jonas Brothers.
Jonas Brothers is back together, though.
Well, yeah, they got back together, which is I'm trying to say we're gonna get back together.
Oh, I'm trying to imply that we're like Fleetwood Mac. We will never talk to each other again.
Oh,
We will
okay.
make our album and we will ditch each other.
Okay.
I will write an album so hate-filled that people will listen to it consistently because of how much emotion's in it.
Which one's the applause? Oops, that was laughter. My bad. Whoops, I haven't used the soundboard in a while.
Wow, that's fucked. That's fucked. No, okay, it 100% truthfully, I didn't notice the beard go.
That's fine.
I'm really sorry.
That's fine. It's fine.
I'm really unobservant. Also, when I first saw you, I was eating my ramen noodles, so I was kind of focused on something else.
Yeah, guys, I told Cameron, I pushed back like half an hour from when I was supposed to pick him up, and then gave him a heads up of like, hey, I'm around the corner, and he goes, oh, I haven't eaten yet. I was like, oh, that's fine. Take your time to eat your noodles. And then this bitch walks out to my car with a bowl. It gets in and goes, yeah, I'm just gonna eat them on the ride.
Because I felt bad. Listen, because I took a little bit extra time because Liam was like, oh, I'm going to push it. So I kind of slept in a little too much. Then I went and had a shower. And then I was like, fuck, I got... So, like, when he texted me he was around the corner, the noodles were coming out of the pot into the bowl. So it's like, I knew I was going to be stuck there for like 10 minutes eating my noodles because, you know, you got to cool them down. You got to let them cool. And you got to enjoy them. So I just ate them on the trip. And I don't know why Liam was such a bitch about it. I was trying to look out for him, not waste his time, but...
Obviously, time was wasted. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. I don't really care.
No.
I don't really care. I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah, okay. Well, you bitch for that, but whatever. Liam, we were kind of rambling on. Do you have any podcast topics that you want to talk about today?
Believe it or not,
You don't?
I do, but I don't. I actually was hoping you'd kind of start pulling your weight, considering if you remember the original agreement, you don't fulfill anything from the original agreement we made.
Oh shit. What was the original agreement?
That you would advertise the podcast, that you would show with topics. That was really the two main things that you had to do.
I don't advertise for it anymore. That is true.
I think you advertised 2 total episodes.
Did I really?
And usually it was me be like, hey, like, here's the link, here's the thumbnail, like, it's going to come out in like half an hour. And you'd be like, okay, great. And then like a day later, you'd be like, sorry, man, I forgot. And you'd post it. You'd forget the link half the time. Which of the 2 times you did it means you forgot the link for one of the 2 episodes you advertised.
Do I have like a signed agreement?
There's a video. We made a video agreement.
Okay.
Do you want me to pull it up? 'Cause actually, I found it.
No, I remember it.
Okay, good. I found it though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I watched it back, which is why I'm bringing it up, because the other part of the agreement, the more important part was
I bringing topics?
You bringing topics in. When was the last time you brought a topic to the podcast?
I literally just brought one in today about the Huck Tua.
Yeah, your dick riding of Haley Welch.
Yeah. And did that not get us through like a good 10 minutes of the
No, it got
podcast?
us to like 4 minutes. It's we've only been recording for 23 minutes. That was like 3 minutes in when you got tired of your Huck Tua topic.
I gotta reevaluate my life.
I would.
Liam, I gotta be honest. It's just been one of those couple months, you know? It's just been a couple months and I'm just... You know,
I'll give it to you.
it's been rough.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of you milking sympathy,
I literally just said it's been a couple months. Sorry. It's
no.
on me, but it's a couple months.
Sorry, no.
It's been a couple rough months.
Just the transition I was about to make.
You know what? I got a topic. Why is Liam such a bitch? No, let's talk about that, Liam. No, Liam, how about we talk about that? Oh, man, you don't pull your weight around. I'm the fucking heart of the show. Get rid of me. See what happens.
Sorry, it was the transition I was about to make. That just was really funny to me.
Only funny to you.
Speaking of you milking for sympathy, other people milking stuff on the internet. Not just Haley Welch milking the Talk to a thing. So you know how we talked about Lunchly and everything last week?
There had to have been a better transition.
I was totally kidding mine.
Literally, I know what our audience is going to think. I know what I was thinking.
Because
I was waiting for you to be like...
Because a large portion of our audience is Aiden, and we know what Aiden looks at on the internet.
We don't talk about that.
But you can listen to that.
There's skeletons in the closet, man, that we don't talk about.
It's out on the internet.
Well, yeah, but
It's in a video.
yeah, but that's him talking about his own skeletons.
Oh, we're talking about your skeletons? I mean, we can go back to my topic. What are your skeletons, Cameron?
No, I'm saying we don't talk about skeletons. He talked about his own skeletons, and that was that.
Let's talk about your skeletons.
Well, there is 3 unidentified skeletons buried at.
Oh, I don't want to be indicted.
No.
I don't want to be part of this.
Okay.
No. So you know how I talked about lunch day last week?
Yeah, you're talking about lunch. You're talking about lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, and how like it was like, oh, Dan TDM made the one tweet.
Yeah.
I think as of the recording of this, there have been a total amongst the 3, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, KSI, total of I think 16 follow-up tweets and a video each.
Wow.
Like not from Mr. Beast, but a video from the other 2 about Dan's one tweet. He has not acknowledged anything since the initial tweet. They've just been milking it hard.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Hasn't it been proven that they're like barely healthier than Lunchables?
Yeah.
Like
it's barely healthier, but disgusting because now people have been giving out unbiased reviews because now people have been sent it. It looks disgusting.
Does it really?
I would actually rather eat a Lunchables pizza.
Wow.
Because, yeah, it's bad.
Damn.
It's bad.
That's wild. See, I haven't heard much. Like, I haven't really seen Lunch. I just saw the one video from the 3 of them: Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast. Where they're like, "No, man, this tastes like shit," and it's like, man, that's crazy that the creator of something would say that theirs is better. That's a wild.
Yeah, we're not biased at all, but Lunch is better.
Yeah, we're not really biased, but like, ours is just better. It's like,
yeah,
man. Listen, officer, I'm telling the truth. I know it looks like there's a bunch of beer cans in the back, but unbiased opinion, I don't think I'm drunk. Unbiased opinion doesn't really.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But yeah, they look gross.
Really? Eh?
Like they're not good. When one of your main advertising things is like real cheese,
yeah,
that's kind of a sign. It's like it's like how people are like getting on game companies when one of them like they advertise like a big feature as a returning feature from an old game they took out for no reason and now are like making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, guys, you want to play this one? We put this feature back.
Overwatch 2.
I mean, there's like I don't even think we have time to go through all of them.
Overwatch 2.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You're you in the past you've talked about playing Battlefield. Have you heard the news about the new one?
I've heard they're making a new one. That's it.
I've heard they're making a new one, and that
they're bringing class systems.
They're bringing everything back from the old ones that they got rid of.
Because it's almost like they had perfection and they
got rid of
it. Listen, I'm about to go on a fucking mini rant. All right,
let's do it.
It'll be quick.
It's been a while since we had a mini rant from you.
Battlefield 1, goated game. Issue was you said it in World War One. Not a bad choice, but when it comes to multiplayer, the whole point of World War One, like games, is the feeling of like unbeatableness, right? Like that's like you're going over the top, you're fucking facing death. When you play a multiplayer, it's kind of hard to replicate that. Still a fantastic game because it's so fucking cinematic and beautiful. I think that game was fantastic. Like I really can't hate on it. Battlefield 5, rough launch, but it got better. It got better, and then they cut it like they always do. They cut it too early, like they did with Battlefront. It could have been better than good, you know. But as it stands, it's a good Battlefield game. It's got the class systems. It's got an interesting leveling system. Obviously, you know, it's got its Battlefield issues like always. But you know, the destruction was still nice. It looked good. It looked clean. They had a whole Pacific update that added like American Japan fighting, and it was like I think it was like 5 maps or something like that. They added a lot, and it was like really good. Could have used more. Battlefield 2042, the fucking second I saw that thing, I knew it was going to be bad. They had nothing going for it. The one feature was 64 v 64. That's all they fucking had.
You know, when I played it, I'd play against bots because it was just more fun.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, I saw it. I'm like, there's not... Like, with Battlefield 1, you got a new kind of set in World War 1. Battlefield 5, you had a lot of updates coming out. Set in World War 2, you had kind of a purpose. But, like, Battlefield 2042, it just, like, the entire, like, first trailer that came out, everyone was so hyped, and I looked at it, and I just went, there's nothing substantial here. This just looks like an old Battlefield remastered, which could have been fine, but it's just, like, I looked at him like, this isn't going to end well. And it fucking didn't. It didn't end well. It was a horrible game. And, like, all of a sudden they're like, oh, the heroes and everything. There's no fucking campaign. No campaign. That's the fucking issue. You need a campaign to go with multiplayer. Simple as.
Feel better?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really, though. I can't explain my hate for 2042.
That's fair.
What they really need is, like, I know they said, no, we're sitting in modern times, but it's just like, you need to have a campaign again.
Yeah, I think a campaign's a big thing.
Yeah. I think a campaign anchors the multiplayer.
Mhm.
It anchors the multiplayer.
I agree.
So, that's why the more games are like, oh, we're just doing a pure multiplayer game. It's like, why? It's just the same game. It's just the same game. You send out a new campaign. That's the game, and then you have a multiplayer on top of it. That's when your game's like, it's anchored to something. You got something to be like, oh, it's based on the campaign. Oh, this entire story, there's like little Easter eggs and secrets, and like you could see things that were from the campaign. It like, oh, this map is actually after you fight through it in the campaign. You anchor it in something. You anchor it. There's no lore. There's nothing to anchor it to. It's just fucking running and shooting with weird looking characters. Looking at you, fucking Concord.
Really had to beat the body.
Yeah, no, like, oh, Concord fell. I wonder why. It's an oversaturated market, and you had no.
Found.
Concord had such a fucking good setup. That first trailer, I remember watching it and everyone going, "Oh my god, this kind of looks interesting." You're a group of bounty hunters that you get to switch between, and you all get to like play, and you're like hunting for treasures. Man, that sounds good. Then the cinematic trailer stops, and then like the developers are there, and they go, "We've developed a 5v5 hero shooter," and I heard the world groan. I heard the collective sigh, knowing that this was going to be a bomb ass game, not like the game was going to bomb, not like it was going to be a bomb ass.
It was going to bomb because it's an ass game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not like an ass game, but like an ass game.
Yeah. Well, we want to make that clarification, but like, like, and then you play it, it's just a fucking multiplayer. It's just a multiplayer. There's no, there's like cinematic scenes to tie it together. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Let me play. Let me have fun. Let me like, oh man, I really invested in these characters. Oh, let me try the multiplayer because I loved how this one played in the campaign. Bring back stories. Bring back like a life to games. Why did Elden Ring do so well? Because it had something to it. The Elden Ring's actually a pretty bad example because like the lore is like all in the items and like there's no like it's a weird game. I get it though. If you read into the lore, it's great. It's just not like presented to you immediately. Some people would say it's great. I'm not a big fan of it. I understand that Elden Ring's a good game and I think it is a great game. Sorry, you talked about Battlefield and got me started.
Yeah, it's been a while since I got you going like that.
Yeah. So the new Battlefield game, what are you thinking about it?
Oh, I just think they're like they haven't said anything other than they're bringing back old features, which never should have been removed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you hear that they're not doing 64 v 64 anymore?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think that's big of an issue though.
Well, the issue was in 2042 they just didn't have a player base to fill the maps.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't develop the maps super well for 64 v 64.
They're kind of garbage.
It was just kind of like open.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like the issue. It was just because even just like one look at the maps, you could go, "Oh, that's just open." Like you could see across maps, you know. And I know people are like, "Oh, Battlefield 5 has the same issue," but you don't feel it as much. Like I'm thinking of one map in Battlefield 5 that had like a really open map. Oh, it's sniper heaven, but it's like it was so rocky and terrainy that like it was so hard to get a good sight line out of. You could snipe across because it was like a horseshoe kind of shape, so you could snipe across the little river that was in there, but it was so like hard to shoot across the river. There was no point, so you didn't really have that open feel. You know, it felt like if I'm in A, someone's in D, I don't have to worry about the people in D because they're not going to shoot across. I'm not worried about that. I know Battlefield 1, everyone was like, "Oh man, sniper heaven. But it's just like, again, there were so many routes to go around. it wasn't like you had like an open lane. But then I'm just thinking the forest one in Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
You could see from like one objective into the next objective and like to a corner where the next objective was. So from one objective you could see almost two. And it was like a main choke point. I can't remember the name, something forest. Argonne. It was a French forest. I remember that much. And you know, people, oh man, it's like, yeah, but you can go underneath the bridge. You can go around the bridges. There's absolutely different ways to get around to hit the snipers. You look at 2048 or 2042. I don't know why I said 8. I don't know why I had 8 in my mind. Something was block game. But 2042, you look at it, it's just like an open city. It's just like a plain open city, and you're like, oh, the building's protected. But it's like, if I can look from one end of a city down to like the spawn point of another, I'm like, that's sniper heaven. There's no like fun. You run and you get shot down. The map design was bad, so they're going back to 32v32. That's good. So it's just like, yeah, develop better maps. Simple as. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it goes good.
Nice.
I have another topic if you don't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I have a topic, but if you have a topic, go for it.
I was going to say, since we're on the topic of video games.
Yeah, we can continue this time.
I hope our audience likes video games. By God, we talk about that a lot. But
I feel like you have to if you're a fan here.
Yeah, exactly. Star Wars Outlaws.
Okay.
Have you heard much about it? Have you seen?
I've seen some stuff about it. I watched a trailer or two. I think I've seen some gameplay. But I don't really know much about it.
So I tried to look into it. I tried to like keep up with it.
Yeah.
Because the thing was, I wanted to like the game.
Yeah.
I wanted to like it, but it looks so bland. So bland.
I know there was a lot of like performance issues at launch, or not at launch, at early access. Did you hear about that?
I kind of heard about that.
So you could pre-order a certain edition of the game to get like 3-day early access.
Yes,
There was a game-breaking bug, and they went, "Oh, just delete your save and
start again.
You have to start again." And it was like, you couldn't have gotten this out like the first day that we had. Like, it's the like hour before launch, and that's when this update comes out. And you're saying delete the game. Why did I pre-order 3 days early?
Yeah, exactly.
And then like it was like, you're supposed to do stealth in this mission, and taking down one stormtrooper would like glitch you like slide across the map into like a bunch of in like a group of stormtroopers, and so when you'd finally kill them, you'd have all these stormtroopers see you and like stealthily failed. Yeah, it was rough.
Just looking at the gameplay, it looks rough. It doesn't look like there's some games that you kind of look at and you like Valorant, for example. You kind of look at that game and you go, man, that gameplay is so smooth, and then you try it out and you suck ass at it, right? But you kind of look at like people playing and you go, man, that gameplay, like, it looks like you can get smooth with it. Yeah. Star Wars Outlaws looks so fucking clunky. I don't know. It feels heavy. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Like, everything you do is like 10 times slower than it should be, and it's like the fast-paced action isn't there. You know, like I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's just like the blaster feels heavy. It doesn't feel like.
Some games are like that.
Yeah,
where your weapons just feel so heavy.
It feels like you just looking at it, and just like the way it plays, and it's just like, oh my god, what kind of fucking? It's lasers, man. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up because like I've seen it. It looks bad. It doesn't look like it plays well. It looks boring as fuck, and I hate it because I wanted to like it. When they
announced it, I was like, oh, this could be fun. And like I just wasn't staying in the loop with it, but I was like, oh, like I'll pick it up. Like, now I want to try it. But I haven't heard good things.
Yeah. I've done I saw one reviewer who was like praising it, but it was really funny. They they like showing a video, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like a bug. Like it was like them trying to punch someone and like missing, I think. And you could very clearly see the guy's face was just like, what the fuck's going on? And then like he finally beats the guy and he like looks at the camera and he's just like, and then his like entire thing, like his like caption was like, man, sometimes you just gotta embrace the features of this game, you know? Sometimes it's just you gotta embrace them. And every single comment was like, how much did fucking Ubisoft pay you off for this shit?
Yeah, that's
there
crazy.
is no way you looked at that gameplay and went, just gotta embrace it, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It looks boring. Also, it's really funny too. I've been trying to build a new PC, right?
Yeah.
So I've been looking at some places. I've been trying to get some, like a CPU and everything, a motherboard, and Best Buy right now is trying to get rid of Star Wars Outlaws. if you buy certain CPU parts, or like
It comes with
Star Wars Outlaw plus a bundle.
That's funny.
They're trying to like hand this shit out. They're like, please play this game. I thought it was really funny because I was like, look, I think it was actually for graphics cards too.
That's funny.
If you buy that's what it was. It was for graphics cards for select RTX 40 series. They'll give you Star Wars Outlaws for free. They're just like and there's like it had like the Job of the Hut bundle or something like that. So
Damn.
yeah, I didn't incentivize me to buy one. I still haven't. Yeah, no, I'm not getting one, but. Yeah, no, I just want to dump it because I'm just like, I think it's such a shame, such a waste of a game. Could have been so good. But it just looked. And the thing is, too, I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it just like, I've never seen people play outside of like the main story. Like, I've never seen something outside of it because just no one ever talks about it. So when your game, like an open world game, is so boring, that, like, I've only seen like 3 or 4. You think about Skyrim. Literally, every time in Skyrim.
I actually don't know the story of Skyrim. I just like.
To be fair, no one does.
I know it like, but I just seen people do like stuff in the open world.
Well, the thing, it's always open. You're always looking, like every time there's a video about it, there's something new, and you're like, oh, that's that location. I haven't seen that in fucking forever. Star Wars Outlaws, I think I've seen like 4 locations.
I saw today a little clip of Tatooine.
I was like, yeah, it's like Tatooine. There's an ice planet that they have to do. I think it's like the beginning mission. I think I've seen the droid, like one of the main characters, once in all the videos I've tried to watch of them. Once have I seen that droid.
I've actually never seen him.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't even think I saw him. I think someone like made a mention that he's in the ship. He's like, oh yeah, we picked him up. He's in the ship. That was it.
Nice.
Once
Nice.
the game just looks mundane and boring, and I think Ubisoft has a special place in hell reserved for them.
I would agree.
Talking about, what was it? Was it Ubisoft? Or was it EA?
4.
There's apparently they're doing a internal investigation. I want to say it was it Concord and EA?
I actually don't know what Concord was.
I think it was Concord's company.
Oh.
It was either that or Star Wars Outlaw. I can't remember. But either way, they're like doing like an internal investigation to like. No, I think it was Ubisoft. No, it was Ubisoft. Yeah. I'm thinking now it was Ubisoft because of Assassin's Creed Shadows being delayed again. They're doing an internal investigation to make for like I don't know what it's for exactly, but they're doing an internal investigation.
They've really screwed themselves because they've delayed it now into next year. When next summer Ghost of Yotai comes out.
Oh, they're fucked.
Which is the Ghost of Tsushima sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're done for.
Like they're screwed. Why would I buy Shadows in like February when I can wait 5 months and buy
It's
Yotai?
over. It's actually over. Ubisoft is going to hell, and I'm glad for it.
Yeah, they don't really do a lot to earn sympathy.
Yeah. The company that I once knew is gone.
Oh yeah. Well, I saw a thing of being like this era of Ubisoft will never come back, and it was the trailer for Black Flag.
Yep. Black Flag's trailer was fucking.
It was so good.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's over. Ubisoft is gone. There was no Skull and Bones. Fucked. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Again, I don't think it looks like that bad of a game. It's going to be a very generic.
I think it looks interesting.
I think it's just going to be another generic Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Hey, Liam, you ever play Mirage? You ever hear anyone talk about Mirage?
I heard that it was really good. I heard that it was a really good return to form.
From IGN or like?
No, like I did see people being like, it's a great return to form. Like it's just like the like previous to Origins. The 3 like heavy RPG ones where it was like all this. I heard people like Mirage is a return to before that.
Oh, yeah.
I never heard anything like else about it other than it returned to what it used to be.
I heard nothing about it. I genuinely like it came out. Every so often the name pops up.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're talking about like PC specs, someone like uses that as a benchmark. That's it. I've never heard anything.
Yeah, I did forget it came out.
I don't know about the story. I don't know about the game. Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to fade into that. There's going to be controversy about the Black Samurai, and the game's going to fade into nothingness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got Skull and Bones. Fuck. Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's going to be nothing. I don't think it's going to be bad. I just don't think it's going to be anything.
I don't think it'll be anything special.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like instantly overshadowed by Ghost of Yotai. And also all the other games come out next year. Next year's stacked.
X Defiant as well. That's on. We talked about that last.
They just had season 2 come out.
Yeah, and if they doesn't get saved by then.
So you know how each season it's a new faction.
I guess we should talk about this, right? Because we talked about this last.
Like you guys will see it. But pretty much there are reports coming out that the team behind X Defiant was told by Ubisoft, like, you have until like end of season 2 to get your player numbers up, or we're shutting the game down. And people were like all pissed because it is a fun game, but there's just not a lot to do in it. But season 2 just came out.
Yeah.
And so each season has like a faction. And so like in the main game, it was like, I know season 1 was Rainbow Six Siege. That was the faction. Guess what this season's themed faction is?
Splinter Cell?
That was in the game at launch.
Okay.
In the game at launch, it was Splinter Cell, Far Cry 5. Yeah, the one with Gina Carano as the villain. That was Far Cry 5. Was it Far Cry 6? Gus from Breaking Bad, Gina Carano.
6. That's 6.
6? Okay. Sorry, it was from 6.
Sorry, you said the name, and I was like,
oh yeah, no, 5 was the
release me.
Yeah.
The psychotic motherfucker.
Yeah. No. 6. Watch Dogs, and then some Flame group.
Oh, The Division.
Yeah, The Division. That's what it was. So guess what season 2's themed one is? It's from a widely loved Ubisoft title. Like, widely loved. Everyone was like, wow, this needed to come out.
Oh, fuck. I know you're being sarcastic.
I'm being very sarcastic.
Oh, I really want to say Rayman, because I think that would be so fucking funny if like this like shooter is just...
It's in the same line as one of the other factions in the game already.
Okay. Is it Far Cry 3?
No, because people would actually love that.
Fuck.
Far Cry 5, the spin-off, like the Apocalypse spin-off
the
of the
New
twins. New Dawn. It's the villains from New Dawn.
Oh,
it's a theme. It's them. They're the themed faction for this one.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. It's like advertising like new makeshift weaponry. It doesn't look good.
That's so funny because so many people complain about that game being like an overpriced DLC.
That's the thing.
That's fucking...
People were like, why does it have to come out? Like, this isn't great. This is an overpriced DLC. Like, we could have had something good.
Yeah, that's wild. They picked the 2 dying Far Cry games. Literally, like, because like Far Cry 5, for all the hate it got, had like a dedicated fan base and people liked it. There's so many, and like I never played, but I've looked at it and went, this looks fun.
I played some Far Cry 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I played more Far Cry 6.
Really?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
But I got so lost in doing side quests, I don't even know what the main story is, and I don't even know where to go from where I am. So I just, every time I play it, I just do side quests.
That's fair enough. Well, yeah, because like Far Cry 2 was like beloved for its like difficulty. Far Cry 3 was beloved for its story
And its villain.
Yeah, of course. Like Far Cry 3 Far Cry 2 was good, but Far Cry 3 put it on the map. Let's be fucking for real. Let's be for real. Far Cry 1's kind of forgot, but Far Cry 3 was like the big one. Far Cry 4 was pretty well loved too. Then you got 5, and people were like, no, it's okay. But you had people that like were like, no, this is good.
Well, people were like, oh, it's an interesting setting, because it was the first one that was set in.
In America, yeah.
Yeah, it was in America.
But I think at that point people were starting to get tired of, because once Far Cry 3 hit, 4 and 5 were just Far Cry 3 reskins. Yeah. Let's be for real. Different story.
Because they went, oh, the crazy villain from Far Cry 3. Like, that's what really sells. So we're just going to reskin him in different locations.
Yeah, exactly. But Far Cry 4 did well because people were eating that shit up. Far Cry 5, people were starting to get bored. New Dawn came out, and everyone was like, this is just DLC. No one liked it. I don't think anyone really talks about it. People are like, yeah, this is fine. But, like, why am I buying a new game that's exactly this? It's the same map. That's the thing. It was the same map.
It's the same map.
But, like, there's radiation zones.
It kind of ruined.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same map. It's more visually, like, interesting. But it's the same map.
Yeah.
It's less impactful. Like, the story makes way less sense.
Yeah.
I played some of it.
Yeah,
I played the intro and then deleted it.
Fair enough.
It was that bad.
Wow, damn. And then Far Cry 6, I think everyone was just kind of like, this is like, it's Far Cry. We've played this 4 games through now, if you include New Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we've had it 3 times. This is just the 4th/5th installment of the same game played out. So that's crazy that they picked the 2 games that people were kind of like iffy about. They had a whole series. You could have picked Far Cry 2, and like, I played Far Cry 2. I didn't like it.
They could have done.
They had so much potential from Far
anything
Cry
else
2.
because they already have a Far Cry faction in the game. Like that's the thing, is revisiting Far Cry when you have like they have other games that they could. Where's the Assassin's Creed? Like literally.
Yeah. But that'd be hard on a shooter though, don't you think?
But it could be really unique, because like all of them are just with guns, but then they have like the special abilities. Like the Watch Dogs one, they can hack.
Okay.
Like they can like do so. Like you could do something really cool with an Assassin's Creed faction, and I know I've seen stuff about how it is supposed to come.
Yeah.
But like, if it dies with this season, then
yeah. Well, if New Dawn was their saving hope, they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what's funny? We were supposed to play them one day, because we were trying to figure out what games to play together.
Right.
And I downloaded it. I do have XDefiant on my thing. I've never opened it.
We can play it.
We should play it actually.
Yeah, we should play it.
Maybe I'll be the saving gamer.
Maybe you'll be that one number. It's like, holy shit, we got one new player. We've reached our goal.
Yeah, I might be him. I might be Timothy Neutron. But it's just Ubisoft has not had a good streak lately. Like every game, I can't think of one game that they've released. Recently that's been decent and like actually
that hasn't faded into like
obscurity.
Yeah.
Like
people will tell me like games, and I'm like, oh yeah, and they're like, yeah, it was Ubisoft. And I was like, oh
yeah,
good for them.
Yeah,
they're really pushing out a lot.
Yeah, Ubisoft pushed out a lot, but I can't even remember the last Assassin's Creed that like. I remember. What was it? Not Odyssey. What was it? Valhalla. Valhalla is like the last Assassin's Creed game I remember, and everything I've heard about that is like, holy fuck, this game is bloated. There's it's
massive.
It's massive. It goes to a point where it's not like, oh, it's Skyrim. Like, like you can just explore forever. It's just like, there's too much. I know. Yeah. I don't want to do all this.
There's just so much to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, the last one I actually remember playing and enjoying was Black Flag.
Funny enough, that's the last one I think I played too. I don't think I played one after Black Flag. I have a couple of the games.
Oh, I do too. I think all of them after Black Flag.
I have Odyssey's Steelbook cover actually. Yeah. Because some guys just like sell their Steelbooks to EB Games, and EB Games just prices them like a normal game, so I just pick them up when I can.
That's the way to do it.
But yeah, I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I haven't even tried that shit. So
I don't think I've actually tried it either, and I've had it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
I bought it. I got on a big Assassin's Creed kick. And I was like, oh, like it's on sale. I'll buy all of them. Like this is a big deal. This is great.
It was wonderful.
And then I think I finished like the remaster of 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I think that's actually a good stopping point. Because I think I started. I was like, okay, I've already played 3. I'm gonna jump. I want to try the new ones. I started Origins. I went, let me see if I like Valhalla, and I played that one. I was like, okay, so it's not for me anymore, and I just turned it off, and I haven't touched it since.
I don't have when I was a kid, I used to have that itch to like play Assassin's Creed. You know, like it was like, oh god, like there's an itch to it. But now I'm just like, I don't really care. You know what? I genuinely think it's a switch to RPG.
Yeah,
the fact that there's like, because I think 4 and B before you could get into it and like. If you had like a weapon, you could sneak up and just do an insta kill. There's something about like knowing that you could just be like just play. Like there was no restrictions. Yeah. If you played well enough, you could probably defeat most enemies. But the second they brought
it's the fact you need guides now on where to get the best like weaponry. Yeah, where it's like this is the best way to get early like strong armor and weapons early in the game.
Yeah, and you just kind of like, oh, it's a numbers game. And you know what? I think the same thing happened to Borderlands. I'm not going to go on a rant about this, but like Borderlands 2, for all its praise and belovedness, it just becomes a number game at one point. It's just like Destiny 2, you know? Like both of them those games, it's just like you play to get better numbers, to play to get better numbers. There's no like, oh man, like I'm playing this for like the love of the skill. It's just like Reese, I'm so sorry if you're listening to this. I love you, and I love playing Destiny 2 with you. I do. But it's just like, I would never play it on my own, because it's just a numbers game. And it's just like, at one point, the numbers become meaningless. Like, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 1, I think, like, a sniper would do, like, 100 damage, and you're like, holy shit. It went above 100, and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm going to kill everyone with a headshot. Borderlands 2, it's like, oh man, this weapon does 13.8 million damage. I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, and then you have to do like Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and it's like, you get up there, and it's like every enemy has like so much fucking health regeneration. It's just a numbers game, and you're just like, oh. Like the human mind can't comprehend numbers,
Yeah.
Right? Like after like a certain
point, it just
it becomes big.
Yeah.
The number is big, and that's it. Like the human, like you ever try to explain like 1 million and 1 billion to a person? 1 million, 1 billion, big numbers people don't understand. 1 billion, 1 trillion, again, people don't like.
No, it just.
And like this isn't like just like 98% of people don't like. People just like I don't fully comprehend.
No, it's just like, oh, it's big, and then like that's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. That's a lot bigger, but like you can't like truly visualize. Like I like people try to do like 1 million is like 3 days, like 1 million seconds is like 3 days or whatever. 1 billion seconds is like 300 years or something like that. I don't think that's the actual number, but like
it's like something like,
it's something like that, and you kind of go like, oh fuck, right? But like it's so hard to comprehend. So like when a game, I think games when they get like bloated numbers, it's just like you look and you're just like, oh, 13 million and 28 million. Man, this is different numbers. One's bigger than the other, and you're just like. But when you looked at like, a starting pistol in Borderlands 1 that did 9 and you saw a sniper that did 100, you very much recognize, oh shit, that's a really, like, that's a fucking powerful weapon. And you could like crunch the numbers and like figure it out after, but I don't know. I just feel like when a game goes into RPG elements where it's just like, get the weapon with a better number, it's like, this isn't as fun. But
I feel that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. But that's all I really had for games. It was just Star Wars Outlaws and Ubisoft going down, and then
Fair.
Yeah, so I guess I'll see them in hell.
Yeah, I guess you will see them in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my fate.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys have fun.
Well, I won't. It's Ubisoft.
You'd be like, I won't. It's hell.
I won't. It's hell. It's with Ubisoft. I'm sure they'll make me play X-Defiant with no players online. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They'll make me play Skull and Bones.
Oh, that doesn't even belong in hell. That's just too bad for it.
Yeah. That's where
I say that with never playing it.
That's a ninth circle in hell. That's where Satan resides. With Skull and Bones on his PC. I don't get the game.
No.
I've seen it. It looks...
I've seen stuff of it. I've never actually paid attention to anything. I don't get it.
The second I saw a Gatling cannon, I stopped paying attention to the game immediately. And I don't think it was a Gatling cannon. I think what it was their cannons going off one at a time. So if you had 40 cannons, what they do is like in a line go pa 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 pa. Whereas like it makes more sense to go maybe like 2 or 3 bursts, as if someone like fire, and like like people like misinterpret, or the fuse is too long or whatever. Which you wouldn't believe this. Assassin's Creed 4 did. When you shot the cannons, it was like it sounded like thunder as like all of them went off, and it all went off. But like Skull and Bones just does like one at a time. I think that's what they're going for.
That's weird.
Because I don't think it's a Gatling cannon. I think it is just one at a time. So when you shoot like your 15 cannons, it's one at a time.
I think either way, it's weird.
Yeah. Either way, it's not. It doesn't look appealing. It doesn't look good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I have something.
Yeah.
It's not a topic.
Okay.
It's a little different. I want to workshop a new character. Is that okay?
Okay.
Wait, why are you making that face?
Because when you workshop a character, I get worried.
No. It's not bad, okay?
Is your name D. Pidler?
No, okay. Okay, we're going to come back to this. So did you hear about P. Diddy?
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I made the joke about P. Diddy? Am I on the right track when I was like, are you D. Piddy?
No, that was different. So you know how they raided his house and they got like 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Yeah.
Did you hear the defense for that?
What was they bought it from Costco in bulk?
He's an American. No, he buys it in bulk from Costco. Does you hear Costco?
Costco does not
Costco
sell
was
baby
like,
oil.
we don't sell baby oil. They did not buy it from us. Like, came down hard. Was like, that shit ain't from us.
That
buddy.
ain't from us.
Don't try and say we were.
Keep my company's name out your fucking mouth. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Ain't
no party like a Diddy party.
Yeah, you know those freak offs went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I heard about them. I was never invited.
Because let me tell you, ain't no party like a Diddy party. I was invited, but I wasn't invited to a Diddy party. I was invited to the Diddy party. I was a victim, and this is my story. No, I'm joking.
No.
We're not popular enough to get invited to P. Diddy parties or Epstein Island.
No.
Not yet, at least.
I don't want to.
Well, eventually we'll get popular enough that we'll get invited. The question is, will we accept or not?
Okay. I was going to say, getting invited, I'd be like, Cameron, we fucking made it. We got invited to the pedophiles.
Yeah, exactly. We made
the pedos.
The pedos want us to be one
And
of
you'd
them.
be like, oh shit, really? I'd be like, yeah. Like, I'm not going, though. And you'd be like, well, of course not.
Yeah, of course not. Where are the
Of course I wouldn't
tickets?
go.
Where's the invitation? I'm not going. Where is it?
I'd give them to you. I'll be like, I'd be like, Cameron, you can dispose of them. Like, you get rid of the tickets.
Yeah.
Make sure that they're gone.
No, I would never. I would like to put on record. I would never. I do not support Epstein or P. Diddy, and I would never join one of their parties. I just want to make. I want that to be clear on the
And I hope
record.
that was obvious that I don't either.
I know how the internet clips people.
We want to be at the point of fame where we can say we made it because we were invited.
Mhm.
We're not ever gonna go.
I want also. You know what else is a sign of making it on the internet?
What?
When Rule 34 communities choose you to draw you naked.
I'm gonna go draw you naked just so you can be like. I could be like next week, be like, Cameron, you made it. I was looking. I check you regularly. I regularly Google Rule 34 Cameron Jansen this week cast just to see if something pops up.
And it finally did.
I'd actually laugh so hard if we Googled it.
And
like,
it was like
a bunch all by Aiden. He's just been drawing you for years.
You know what? I've never actually searched up my own name.
I actually haven't, and I don't really want to. Like that kind of scares me.
I'm doing it.
You're searching your name, my name. God don't care if you search your name. I don't want to search my name, but you can search your name.
No, I'll search it later.
Weren't you watching porn last week on the episode?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just.
No, hold on. What?
Sorry, I swear there was like.
That's a wild accusation.
Well, it's not really an accusation. What didn't you like straight up say you were watching porn on the episode last week while I was trying to figure out the tech issues?
I think that was a joke. Yeah.
Well, you never said you were joking. You were just kind of.
I thought it was very clear. Like I was like, cause you're like, all right, we're good now. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get off my porn or something. Yeah, I think that was a joke, Liam. Fuck.
Okay, well, so now we're talking about P. Diddy.
Yeah.
So the character. Okay. So,
No, come on.
I want you to listen, okay? So, okay, I'm Steve Blackman. I'm a plumber. You called me because your toilet's clogged. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
So my toilet is clogged.
Your toilet's clogged. You've called me as a
Do
plumber.
I know why it's clogged?
Yeah, you couldn't get it unclogged.
Okay,
you clogged it.
What did I clog it with?
Shit. You shit in the toilet. You clogged it.
Is the shit still in the bowl, or is it like in the pipes? Like I had to flush down, but now it's like backing up. Like I wanted to get immersed.
Sorry, no, I thought the question was: is it still there, or should I take it out? To like take it out, we'll just put in the trash can.
No, Jay. Is it in the, like is it stuck in the pipes or is it in the bowl?
No, it's in the bowl still.
Okay.
Okay, just okay. You good?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And do I know who's coming? Like
Yeah,
or-
you called me. You called me.
So it's like your company. You're specifically like Steve Blackman's plumbing.
Yeah, you called my company.
Okay.
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 Okay, ready?
Okay. One minute. I run to the door.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Are you Steve?
Yeah, Steve Blackman.
Perfect.
Yeah, Shitters Toilets.
Yeah.
Incorporated. Sorry.
Perfect.
So you said you have a clog?
Yeah. Well, the pythons again. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't.
What do
flush
you
it.
eat? What do you eat?
What do I eat?
Yeah.
I just like a regular meal.
Like what kind of food though?
I mean, like.
Why are you being so
why
are you gatekeeping?
I'm not gatekeeping.
I'm just trying to. I can
for
unclog your toilet better if you can tell me what you eat.
For lunch, I had like leftover Chinese food.
Oh, that does sound good. Is there more?
No, it was just like the leftovers. I just finished them.
Are you kind of hungry? Do you want to order more though? Like, what kind of Chinese food do you have? My favorite's chow mein. I really like chow mein.
Oh, it was.
Did you have chow mein?
It was white rice.
Oh, yeah, you would. That's okay. It's fine. Do you want to show me the toilet actually?
Yeah. I'll take you to the bathroom.
Okay. You have a really nice house, by the way.
Thank you.
It'd be a shame.
Be ashamed for what?
It's just a really nice house.
But what would be a shame?
Sorry.
What would the shame be though? It'd be a shame for what?
Sorry.
No,
is this the toilet?
No, hold on. Before I show you this toilet, what would be?
Is this toilet in here? So I do have a busy day actually. I don't really have time to wasting. Can you just show me the toilet, please?
The toilet's right in here.
Okay, sick. Holy
like
shit.
I said, it was a python.
Yeah. You should go to the doctor though. It shouldn't be this dark. Damn. Did you try like unclogging it, plunging it?
I tried everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I think I got.
Okay.
This doesn't smell like Chinese. You said you had Chinese.
Did you just sniff my shit? Are you even wearing gloves right now? Get the fuck out of my house!
Whoa!
Get out of my house!
Whoa!
Hey!
Yeah, it's a shame. You said you had Chinese. That does not smell like Chinese. Also, your toilet's like way too small for how big you are, right?
Get the fuck out of my house! I don't need advice. I need you to unclog my shit. Not you lick it. Get the fuck out of my house.
Okay, can I at least wash my hand first?
Yes.
It's all over my hand.
Go fucking wash your hands. I don't give a fuck.
You know, usually my clients provide gloves.
Why? You're a company. You're a company. Shouldn't you have your own gloves?
No, that's an expense. You called me because of how little I charge, right?
You charge a moderate rate.
I feel like I charge lower than most people.
No, in this economy.
Well, I feel like I charge less. Anyways, where's the...
It's right there. It's the fucking bathroom.
Okay, sick. Thank you.
I'm calling the cops.
Whoa.
That
Can you calm the freak
that was
down?
assault.
Calm the freak down,
That
please.
was assault.
Okay, you called me for a duty. I'm going to call the cops on you if you don't pay me. Is your toilet clogged anymore?
It's still clogged.
No, see, it went right down. It went...
You actively threw shit at me. That is assault.
Is your toilet clogged anymore, though?
No, it's not.
No, because, see, it's not.
But
what was the service you paid? What was the service you called me for? To unclog your toilet. You didn't say, get rid of your shit. Okay, you didn't hire me for shit disposal.
You threw
You said
shit
you
at me. You just threw shit at me.
Sir.
I'm calling the cops.
Sir.
I'm calling the cops.
Sir.
I'm calling the cops.
Sir.
No, I'm calling the cops.
Sir, you hired me to I'm going to clog your toilet. I'm going to clog your toilet again. You know what?
Yeah, can you
No,
can I
don't
get police, please?
Please.
No,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm
can I get police?
I'm sorry.
Stay the fuck away from me.
I'll take this with me. I'll take
No,
it with,
don't.
I'll take it with me. Please just don't.
The cop?
They set him up.
Hi.
Please don't.
So,
They set him on my last warning. Please. Please.
There's this man in my
No,
house.
please, sir.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't stay back! Stay away!
Sir.
There's a man
Sir,
in my
please.
house. He's trying to throw. He threw shit at me. He's trying to fucking.
I'm gonna leave, sir. I'm gonna leave.
He's
I'm gonna
trying
leave.
to get away from my house.
I'm sir,
Please.
sir. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Send them immediately.
Hey, man. There is more Chinese food in here. What the hell?
Get the fuck out of my house!
I thought we were bonding, honestly.
The cops are on their way.
Okay, and you eat this?
Did you just eat my Chinese food
You eat this
with your shit-covered hands?
No, I washed my hands. God, do you eat this though? This is disgusting.
Boop boop. Fucking here.
You called the cops on me.
Yeah, I called the cops. You threw shit at me. That's assault.
I told you on my last fucking warning.
I don't give a fuck if you're on your last warning. There's a reason you're on your last warning. You threw shit at me.
God. I'm gonna shit my eye.
You did have shit-covered hands. See, you were eating my Chinese food with shit-covered hands. You gotta take the poop away.
Told you it would be a shame. You had a nice house. Don't let him in. Please don't let me in. Please. I'm sorry.
He's not an officer. He's fucking there.
I'll go quietly. I'm sorry. Are you gonna? Is it gonna be Venmo or like cash? Cash works.
I'm not fucking paying you. Officers tackle you to the ground immediately. Also, I love how you like open up your hands with handcuffs on.
Right, and scene.
Okay.
That was good. That was
A
good.
horrible character. Don't ever add him into one type of character.
What do you mean? That was actually really funny.
That was horrible.
That was so. Tell me that wasn't funny.
That was hilarious.
That was really good.
It was horrible at the same time.
I think it was really funny. I think Steve Blackman's probably a pretty good character.
Yeah. This is gonna be a recurring bit.
It might. You never know. You know, I wasn't even gonna take it the way you made me. Just saying.
Really? What was Steve Blackman's original idea with you? Like before we started, what was?
Well, up until taking the shit out of the toilet by hand, that was like that part was where we're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Then tossing on the ground, obviously planned. And then yeah, I was just gonna leave. You made it a whole big deal, but I was just gonna leave, like with the job done.
I love how you thought like the immediate reaction to something shit thrown at them would just be like, oh fuck, he did the job. He got the job.
You hired someone to unclog your toilet, not dispose of your shit. Okay, you should be dropping pythons like that. If you're not willing to pay for that.
Liam, if someone threw shit at you, I don't care whose shit it is, but if someone picks up shit, smells it, licks it, and then throws it at you, I'm not paying anyone for any services rendered. No, Liam.
So you're the issue.
Oh, I'm the issue? Not the person picking up shit, licking it, smelling it, and then throwing it at me? I'm the issue?
Okay, I have another character.
No.
Please.
How long has the podcast been going on?
We have time for one more.
No.
Please, Kim, one more. It's a different one, okay? One more, or we do you want to do another episode today?
Probably another character.
Or do you want to do another episode?
Are we doing another episode?
Do you want to do another episode?
Sure.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week with more characters. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed that, because I had a lot. I don't know about you, but I actually had a lot of fun doing that. Oh my god! Did you enjoy that?
No.
Oh.
I had to think about scat being thrown at me for longer than I ever should have.
I actually got whipped on your pants too, like multiple times.
Multiple times, like 3 times.
Also, sorry, before we end this, white rice.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Panda Express sometimes and get white rice.
Just white rice.
Well, like, no, obviously there's entrees, but like that's. Well, you asked about chow mein, so like usually that's like an entree thing. Like you have chow mein.
Well, I was just saying what my favorite was.
Well, yeah, but usually you get like chow mein with like teriyaki chicken.
See, chow mein's not even my favorite.
Honey walnut shrimp. You know, like you get it with something.
Valid.
So when you're like, did you get chow mein? I'm like, no, I got white rice. And then like if you're like, oh, with, and I would have been like, oh.
No, I just feel
orange
like
chicken. You know.
Fair enough. Well, that's okay.
Spring dumplings.
I had a great time today.
I'm glad one of us did.
Did you actually not have fun?
No, that was fun.
I had a great good time for that.
Yeah.
I
don't ever want to think about scat that much again, though.
Don't worry, the next character doesn't have scat.
Okay.
It does. Yeah, so subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, share this with your friends. If we get to, what was it,
I believe it was 200?
155 total. 155 total. You don't get it back out unless we shook on it. 155 total. Head and beard shaved by the end of the year. So please, guys, I want to do it. I know you guys want to do it. Let's get there. That being said, also, it's just a little news from me. It's coming out October 2nd. So October 1st, yesterday, I launched my new gaming channel. So there'll be a link in the description. Check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in next week's episode. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
And or listening.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing our podcast over all the other podcasts.
Exactly. Over the Talk to podcast. Do you want to do it again?